Yet again, welcome star lovers have you. Ever imagined witnessing a cosmic event so fantastic that it casts shadows across Earth? This extraordinary scenario might be closer than we think. In the Orion constellation, the star Betelgeuse is exhibiting unusual behavior, hinting at an impending cosmic event that could light up our sky like never before. But when exactly will Betelgeuse explode? And what will this celestial spectacle look like? According to scientists, this explosion could unveil profound cosmic secrets. Join us as we explore the mysteries surrounding Betelgeuse and the potential effects this event might have on Earth as well as on the entire solar system. Found about 650 light-years away in the Orion constellation, Betelgeuse is no ordinary star. It is a red supergiant, one of the most luminous stars we know, shining over 100,000 times brighter than our sun. But why is this massive star so important to us? Beyond its brilliance, Betelgeuse holds deep cultural significance. The name Betelgeuse derives from the Arabic term Yad al-Jaza, meaning the hand of Orion. This star has been observed and documented by ancient civilizations for centuries, guiding explorers and captivating astronomers with its distinct red tint that sets it apart from other stars in the constellation. Imagine a single star so enormous that it could dwarf our entire solar system. To put it into perspective, if Betelgeuse were to replace our sun, its outer edges would extend all the way to Jupiter. How does such a star achieve these colossal dimensions? At around 10 million years old, Betelgeuse is much younger than our 5-billion-year-old sun. However, its massive size causes it to burn through fuel at a much faster rate, resulting in a much shorter lifespan compared to other stars. The stellar giant, with a volume large enough to contain over a billion suns, is nearing the end of its life cycle. When stars of this magnitude reach their twilight years, they don't simply fade away. They go out as a supernova, a cataclysmic explosion of unimaginable energy and brilliance. Such an explosion has the potential to outshine entire galaxies, casting shadows of light across vast cosmic distances. The last time Earth witnessed such a nearby cosmic explosion was in 16004, before the advent of modern telescopes. The Kepler supernova, visible for over 18 months, was the most recent supernova observed in the Milky Way. It was so bright that it rivaled other stars in the night sky and remained visible even during daylight for weeks. Supernova, though rare for observers on Earth, reveal hidden truths about the violent ends of massive stars. Historical records from civilizations, including those of Chinese and European astronomers, documented the appearance of new stars, providing insights into the stellar deaths. Remnants of these explosions, seen today as expanding clouds of debris, continue to offer valuable data about the destructive finales of supergiant stars. Imagine an event so powerful that it rivals the brightness of the full moon, casting shadows on Earth at night and possibly being visible during the day. The radiation emitted by such an event would be so intense that it could ionize our atmosphere, disrupt satellite communications, and even affect weather patterns. Betelgeuse, with its irregular dimming patterns, seems to be preparing for such a dramatic display. Could we be on the verge of witnessing one of the most extraordinary events in the universe? Between October 2019 and early 2023, Betelgeuse underwent a remarkable transformation that captured the attention of astronomers and stargazers alike, known as the Great Dimming. This change in the star's brightness, which had been relatively stable for decades, began to drastically decrease. The sudden dimming was so noticeable that even casual observers could see the difference when comparing Betelgeuse to other stars in the Orion constellation. This suggests that we might not be centuries away from witnessing Betelgeuse supernova could happen within the next few decades, or perhaps even sooner. By April 2023, astronomical observations showed that Betelgeuse had returned to its normal brightness levels, convincing many that the dimming period had ended. In a stunning twist over the subsequent months, Betelgeuse luminosity surged by an unexpected 50%. While fluctuations in brightness are common for variable stars, such dramatic changes are highly unusual for a star like Betelgeuse, which typically exhibits consistent patterns of luminosity. This sudden increase in brightness thrust Betelgeuse back into the spotlight, raising questions about what caused this unexpected change. Why did this once predictable star suddenly experience such dramatic fluctuations? Stars are not merely fixed points of light in the night sky. They are dynamic, evolving entities with life cycles, behaviors, and mysteries of their own. For most stars, changes in brightness occur in predictable patterns, much like Earth seasons. Betelgeuse had maintained a relatively steady 400-day luminosity cycle throughout much of its existence. However, with a great dimming, it appeared to defy this established pattern, challenging our understanding of stellar phenomena. Now, you might be wondering, are we on the brink of a cosmic revelation? While the exact reasons for Betelgeuse unusual behavior are still under investigation, an intriguing hypothesis has emerged. This theory involves stellar activity and mass ejection, presenting a fascinating scenario. Imagine Betelgeuse as a massive volcano quietly expelling vast amounts of its material into space. Previous observations from the Hubble Space Telescope revealed that Betelgeuse had ejected a significant amount of material from its surface into the universe. This event, a spectacular mass ejection, involved roughly 400 billion times the mass typically expelled by similar solar phenomena, equivalent to several times the mass of our moon. Such events can lead to the formation of a dense dust cloud around the star, temporarily reducing its apparent brightness and making it harder to observe. As this dust cloud dissipates or is pushed away by the star's radiation pressure, the star's true brightness becomes visible again. This could explain why Betelgeuse returned to its normal luminosity levels after the dimming period. These new developments suggest a star that is not yet done surprising us. Many speculate that Betelgeuse is approaching the end of its life, but what exactly is a supernova? A supernova is a catastrophic burst of energy that can outshine an entire galaxy. This event occurs when a star undergoes a sudden collapse at its core, triggered either by the accumulation of matter from a neighboring star, or in Betelgeuse's case, the exhaustion of its nuclear fuel. As this fuel runs out, the star's mass collapses inward, setting the stage for a catastrophic explosion. What drives a massive star like Betelgeuse toward this end? Born from the gravitational collapse of gas in nebular cloud. Stars like Betelgeuse begin their lives by fusing hydrogen at their cores. This initial phase, known as the main sequence, lasts for billions of years and forms the foundation of a star's life cycle. As hydrogen reserves deplete, the star transitions to new stages, starting with the fusion of helium for Betelgeuse. This transition leads to the creation of heavier elements like carbon and oxygen. Eventually, as the helium runs out, the star expands into a red supergiant. Over time, as the star's mass increases, it enters phases of even heavier fusion, each step marked by the production of increasingly complex elements. Ultimately, when iron forms at the core, it can no longer produce the energy needed to counteract the force of gravity, leading to collapse and eventually a massive explosion. Is Betelgeuse nearing the brink of this explosive finale? Recent research from Japan's Tohoku universities suggest that the star may still be in its carbon-burning stage, with its core potentially collapsing within the next few years, however not. All experts agree. Observations from Hungary's Conal Observatory propose that Betelgeuse is still in the earlier helium-burning stage. Despite these differing opinions, one thing is certain: Betelgeuse is destined to become the next supernova in the Milky Way. But when will this happen? The timing remains an ongoing mystery, with estimates ranging from just a few decades to as far as 100,000 years into the future. While scientists debate the exact timing of Betelgeuse, and one undeniable fact remains: when it occurs, it will be a truly phenomenal event. As we contemplate the potential for such a celestial explosion, it's crucial to consider the broader implications of this event on our cosmic neighborhood. When Betelgeuse reaches the end of its life, the shock waves produced by its supernova will affect the surrounding interstellar media. These shock waves will create vast regions of ionized gas enriching space, with heavier elements formed during the star's lifetime. This process plays a vital role in the ongoing cycle of star formation and planetary creation. Additionally, the light from Betelgeuse's eventual explosion could serve as a natural laboratory for astronomers studying the life and death of massive stars. By analyzing the light curve and spectral features of the explosion, scientists can gain valuable insights into the physical process that occur during such catastrophic events, refining their models of stellar evolution. The world yet again could have far-reaching influences that impact the interstellar medium in significant ways. The shock waves from Betelgeuse's cosmic explosion would produce enormous regions of ionized gas, creating areas of intense radiation and astronomical activity. This ionized gas would enrich the surrounding space with heavier elements, many of which are critical for the formation of new stars and planets. This enrichment is a vital part of the cosmic cycle of matter. Stars like Betelgeuse create and disperse elements such as carbon, oxygen, and even heavier ones, which play a fundamental role in the formation of new stars, planets, and even life itself. Thus, the life and death of massive stars contribute to the very fabric of the universe, fostering the next generation of cosmic bodies. The eventual explosion of Betelgeuse could mark the beginning of a new era of star formation in the Orion constellation and beyond. From a scientific perspective, the light and radiation from a supernova provide astronomers with an incredible opportunity to study the final stages of stellar life. The light curve, essentially the pattern of how a star's light changes over time during a supernova, can give astronomers essential data about the star's mass, age, and internal composition. The spectral features of the explosion, which can be analyzed into different wavelengths of light, offer further insights into the elements present in the star, the mechanisms driving its explosive demise. By studying these factors, scientists can refine their models of stellar evolution, improving our understanding of how stars live and die. Supernova like Betelgeuse could ultimately help us comprehend the processes at play in the universe's most extreme phenomena. Beyond the immediate scientific advancements, a cosmic explosion of this magnitude would likely have profound cultural ramifications throughout human history. The stars have been a source of inspiration and wonder. Witnessing a supernova would undoubtedly captivate people across the world, sparking reflection on humanity's place in the universe. The awe that a supernova produces could fuel a renewed interest in astronomy, much like the Renaissance did when scientists and philosophers began reshaping our understanding of the cosmos. During that period, the skies were no longer merely a backdrop to human life, but a place of profound mystery and potential discovery. Similarly, the appearance of Betelgeuse supernova could ignite a new wave of creativity. Artists, writers, and thinkers would undoubtedly draw inspiration from the celestial event, creating works that explore the transient nature of existence and the vastness of the universe. Literature, music, and visual art could all be influenced by the idea of a massive star reaching the end of its life, just as the supernova of 16,004 inspired masterpieces and thought Betelgeuse's eventual explosion could fuel another era of philosophical and artistic exploration. On a more practical level, the radiation from a nearby supernova could present significant challenges for human technology. As the explosion releases vast amounts of energy, it could potentially disrupt satellite communications and other forms of space-based technology. The increased radiation might even affect Earth's atmosphere, with potential impacts on GPS systems, telecommunications, and other technological systems that rely on satellites. These challenges would require the development of new protective technologies and innovation, further driving advancements in space exploration and satellite technology. Due to these challenges, space agencies and experts would need to focus on advancing our protective capabilities to safeguard Earth from the effects of such intense radiation. This might involve creating new materials, protective satellites, or strategies for managing the threats posed by cosmic radiation. As our reliance on technology continues to grow, addressing these issues becomes increasingly critical for ensuring the safety and security of satellite systems and infrastructure. On a deeper level, the looming explosion of Betelgeuse serves as a reminder of the transient nature of the universe. It underscores that even the most massive and seemingly indestructible stars are not eternal. Betelgeuse's potential fate highlights the cyclical nature of the cosmos. Stars are born, they live, and they die, creating and destroying in the process. This awareness of the impermanence of celestial bodies can lead to greater philosophical insights on the nature of time and existence. How does our brief existence as humans compare to the millions or even billions of years that stars like Betelgeuse live? What does it mean to be part of a universe that is constantly changing, where nothing is permanent? As we gaze at Betelgeuse, whether through a telescope or just with our eyes, we are reminded of our own fleeting moments in the grand scheme of the universe. The light we see from Betelgeuse today is from 650 years ago. To be precise, when the light from Betelgeuse first began its journey toward Earth, it was the dawn of the Renaissance, and explorers like Marco Polo were making their mark on history. Every glimpse of Betelgeuse is like looking through an ancient time capsule, offering us a view into the star's distant past. If Betelgeuse has already gone supernova, we wouldn't know it for another 650 years, as it takes that long for the light from such a distant event to reach us. In a sense, our observations of Betelgeuse may already be witnessing the aftermath of an event that occurred long, long ago, and we're merely waiting for the cosmic light show to arrive here on Earth. This reality adds an extra layer of mystery and wonder to the entire phenomenon. The universe is vast, and our ability to observe events happening in distant parts of the cosmos is a testament to the immense scale of existence. In conclusion, the potential supernova Betelgeuse is not only an astronomical event of incredible significance, but also a moment that could impact our understanding of the universe, spark new creative and philosophical reflections, and prompt technological advancements. Whether we experience it in the distant future or in some form already unfolding, Betelgeuse's eventual explosion will leave a lasting legacy on our culture and our scientific knowledge as we continue to observe and study Betelgeuse. We are reminded of the interconnectedness of the universe and the cyclical nature of cosmic life. The death of one star can lead to the birth of new stars and new planets, fostering the conditions for life to emerge elsewhere. This grand cosmic cycle is both humbling and inspiring, reminding us of our place in the vast, ever-changing universe. So, as we look up at the stars tonight, let us remember that while our lifespan on Earth is limited, the universe continues its eternal dance, constantly evolving, constantly expanding. Perhaps in the not too distant future, the light from Betelgeuse supernova will shine down on us, illuminating the night sky and reminding us of the beauty and impermanence of everything in the universe.